What's happening, y'all? This is Big Cat Outdoors, and this video is going to be a little different videos I've posted in the past. I'm new to filming turkey hunts and stuff like that. Oh, and sorry for the wind noise. The big storm's blowing in, but I didn't want to do this inside. This quarantine, I've been inside enough, so I wanted to do it outside. And this is my backyard. I mean, y'all have probably seen this before in a few other videos, but I'm going to show y'all a few hunts today. I think 3 different hunts I'm going to show, and I'm kind of going to talk you through the hunt before I show it to you. I've had a rough turkey season. I've been on birds every day gobbling, I think, but 2 days. I've hunted every day of the season, but I think 4. I've been on turkeys non-stop from the beginning of the season, either close calls or hearing them off the roost and then they'd be quiet and I can't get to them, or having turkeys in 50, 60 yards, I can't get them to break 10 more feet or 10 more yards or 20 more yards to get a shot. I mean, non-stop. And this is public land hunting. I've been on turkeys every day and I can't seal the deal. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It happens. Sometimes you just have a rough season. That's just part of hunting. I mean, it's not killing. It's called hunting for a reason. And they've outsmarted me pretty good this season, but I'm gonna keep after it. I got to May 3rd in Alabama, and I'm gonna hunt every day I get a chance to hunt. So, but the first hunt I'm gonna talk about is we hunt like this new area. I got mad and pissed off. The area I was hunting was getting a ton of pressure. There's turkeys in there gobbling, but they were so smart and educated. I mean, they were getting tons of pressure. People hunting all the way around me where I'm getting. I'd show up at, 2 hours before I needed to go in there and hunt just to save my spot. That's how much pressure was getting on this one road. And so I got fed up with it. That bird was educated. I couldn't kill him, and I was like, I'm gonna go hunt a different area I never hunted before. So I went to a totally new area that I had walked before and seen turkey tracks, but never actually went in there in the morning and listened and turkey hunted. I dropped Austin off at a clear cut that we never hunted, so I'd take him to a big clear cut so he could listen. And we'd seen a ton of turkey tracks over there. And then I go to my spot, which was like 3 big creek arms to swing off, and some on X. It looked very diverse. It had some fields, had food plots, had creek bottoms, and I was like, there should be turkeys in there. Seen turkey tracks in there, should be turkeys. So I start walking, or I drop off Austin, and then I go to my spot and I start walking. And I walk about a 2-mile loop back to the truck. Saw some gobbler tracks, stopped every now and then, listened early that morning at a high point, didn't hear a gobble. Called every 7,500 yards, slowly walking, nothing. Austin texted me about 7:30 and said, hey, I got one hammering at the clear cut, but he's on the other side of the clear cut. So I get back to the truck, get in the truck, and drive straight to him. Me and him get together, and we chase one across a clear cut. And we didn't realize this clear cut was this big. This sun gun is huge. They cut it back in deer season, and it's since they just cut it, it's not even on the OnX yet. Like, it's not even on my map. I didn't know it was there until we just drove by it scouting one day. And so we chased that bird across the clear cut and chased him for a while, and ran into a ton of turkey sign. I'm talking, ran up on a hen at 25 yards. Ton of turkey sign, but hope you like what you see. I'll show that hunt now, and we'll get to the next one.
Alabama's stay-at-home order came in last night at 5 o'clock. But if you're gonna kill a turkey, you ain't gonna stay at home, boy. Let's go get one. What's crack-a-lacking, y'all? It's Big Cat Outdoors in the turkey woods. Well, I'm walking. Went to my first spot this morning. Never hunted here, never seen it before. But it looked good on OnX. Walked about a mile and a half. Right at daybreak, cruising down here listening. Owls hooted really good this morning. I didn't hear any gobbles. Stuff looks great on the map. So I'm walking back to the truck. I guess move on to another spot. It's still early, but I can't believe I didn't hear any birds gobbling off the roost. This is the first day in like 5 days I haven't heard at least one bird gobble off the roost. It is kind of misty, rainy, not great conditions. Me and Austin split up this morning to see if we could cover more ground, find more turkeys. He's in a big clear cut. He said, he texted me about 30-40 minutes ago, said there's one hammering. I'm headed toward him, and he ain't texted me since, so hopefully he jacks one up. But let's go find a gobbling turkey. This is a road we're about to take it. Is this pine? Yeah. When we had drove back, we'd have drove past this. Yeah, we wouldn't have looked up. I mean, fuck, I just seen a clear cut. This is probably that walking area we couldn't go down. That turkey gobbled down in there. It was down in here. Me and Austin in hot pursuit of a turkey. He heard a turkey gobble this morning. We split up. And then so I went down and met him. And now we're trying to go in the direction the turkey was. And he just gobbled again. So we're about to head after him. Well, me and Austin found some amazing turkey sign. I'm talking gobbler tracks all up and down the road, both sides, going up and down. I mean, it's just loaded with turkey sign. And we've been struggling to find a lot of turkey sign. I mean, we've been hearing turkeys gobble, but they've been distant, they've been hard to get on. And turkey I have from last video, the turkey I did get on, he wouldn't come 10 more yards and he topped a ridge on me. So we're excited, trying to get after some new birds, fresh birds. Didn't see any boot tracks in here. And so pretty excited to get after them. Me and Austin are gonna try to chase them later this week. It's supposed to rain, I think Tuesday through Friday or something. So Saturday, next clear day we get, we're gonna get after them. We've been hunting, how many days in a row? 4 or 5?
Since last Sunday.
What's today?
Friday. Saturday, Sunday. Jeez.
We've been hunting like 5-6 days in a row. I've lost track of days. But yeah, it's gonna look good. I can't wait to get back in here. Y'all stay tuned.
Hunt number 2 you're about to do, which is coming up, is probably the maddest I've ever been in the turkey woods. And it really got to me. And because I'm a pretty positive individual, I'm always pushing myself. I'm going. I'm never, going to give up at anything I do. If I'm going to do it, I'm all in. And that morning, it set up perfect. Went to a listening spot. Me and Austin are sitting there on a just dirt road, high point, where I can listen over a creek. There's a creek in front of me and a creek behind me. And I'd heard turkeys in both creeks. So I thought, well, this high point's right in the middle. It's perfect. Those turkeys go off behind us, we'll go chase them birds. If there's a turkey goes up in front of us, we'll chase them. I sit there. It starts breaking noon. It's like 6 o'clock, 6:03. One hammers right in front of us. Not 250, not 250 yards in front of us. I was like, oh, we're in the game now, boys. We slipped down there, set up, and I said, I ain't making a call. I'm not going to make a call till he hits the ground. Because them public turkeys have been called to a lot. The people that don't know this, if you just keep calling to that turkey on the roost, he ain't leaving. He's waiting for you to walk up there. These turkeys are smart. They ain't just going to pitch down, after they've been hunted for 3 weeks on public land. They're educated. Unless you just find some 2-year-old that wants to die. And so, we slip down, we set up, and we sit there. Sorry for Sassy, she's barking. But, so we sit there, and he gobbles about every 7-8 minutes. He'd gobble. And I keep up with it on my phone, how long in between gobbles, and he's reached it up high. He did that for about 30-40 minutes. He didn't fly down he gobbled every 7-8 minutes for 30 to 40 minutes. So, for 40 minutes long, he would gobble on his own, every so often. I was like, that bird ain't got no hens. He ain't roosted with nobody. And I was thinking, this bird's killable. This is a killable bird. I don't make a call to him. Next, and then, I don't know, about 7:15, probably 7:15, he gobbles in the bottom. He was on top of a high ridge, and it pretty much goes straight down on this big bottom. Hits the bottom. And we're on a logging road parallel with that bottom, but we're up high. He gobbles in the bottom. So I was like, Austin, me and you can slip right down this road, and it'll curve right in front of him. If we just stay low and he can't see us, we'll just slip right around him. I call to him, he'll come right to us. We go down that road, slip down, about halfway through that road, I make a call. Little soft yelps. Pow! Cuts me off. I thought, we're in a ball game now, buddy. This bird ain't 100 yards. He's probably 80, 90 yards. Max 100. I slip around him, fart him to where I'm pretty much right. I've got in front of him now. We get our trees, about to sit down, and I do soft yelps, almost like tree yelps. Just, pow! oh, he cuts me off again. And that time, it hit me in the face. It was like, he ain't 50, 60 yards. Like, I'm about to kill him. I can sit down, I get my gun up, and he tops this ridge, this high point. I kill him, stone dead, 30-yard shot. I'm set up like this right here. Keep in mind, this is public land. This is where it gets interesting. Not 30 seconds, a minute after that bird gobble, I can start hearing drumming. About a minute after that, I hear, and I'm like, and it's loud, and I'm like, what is going on? And Austin's behind me. He can see a guy that walked in on us. He walked down that logging road and literally was standing over the edge of the holler this turkey in and just started wailing on a box call. He didn't know we were there. Austin's jumping up and down with his face mask trying to get this guy to shut up. Finally sees him and takes off running. Turkey's spooked. He's gone. And I was livid. I was mad, but I guess that guy didn't know we were there, but I ain't never known a turkey to, like, turkey gobbling, and you walk straight to where he's at, and then all of a sudden you call as loud as you possibly can. That's not how you kill a turkey. But here's the footage. Watch that now. I forgot to say too, it's I don't have footage of the hunt exactly because I didn't want to show that, and I'll do that stuff. But I'm going to show my reaction, and then after I cool down a little bit, you'll see kind of what I said and went into it. But yeah, that was a tough one. But you'll see that my reaction right now.
Well, me and Austin just got screwed out of killing a turkey. We've been on a gobbling turkey since 6:03 this morning, gobbling on the roost. 10 minutes ago, he gobbled at about, 60, 70 yards from us, down at the bottom. I could hear him drumming, and we're up high, he's down low, and I can hear him drumming. And a dude walks down the logging road and starts cutting on his box call 50, 60, 70 yards away from us. All of a sudden, I don't hear any more drumming, and I don't hear no turkey. Don't show up out here at 7:30 on public land and just think you can just walk anywhere and people ain't gonna be here. Be an actual turkey hunter. If you want to sleep in, stay in bed.
Well, I've calmed down a little bit since the running with another hunter 30 minutes ago. I guess he had no way of knowing we were in there, and he went to a gobbling turkey, like I understand it, but it just sucks. I literally called to the turkey, he gobbles, really close, I sit down, and 2 minutes later I got two people 50, 60 yards from me calling on a box call, and they're just wailing on that thing. That turkey was dead to rights. I had him coming in, and it's frustrating. I know it's public land, but it is frustrating when I've called in, or I've been on turkeys this many days in a row, and I can't kill one. It's unbelievable. But I guess that's how some seasons go. It's just tough. Turkey hunting in Alabama, it ain't easy, especially on public land. These turkeys are smart. I thought I found a dumb one, and I found one that wanted to come in, but I got screwed, so on to the next one. Got to stay positive. Yeah, so y'all just saw my reaction. I probably shouldn't have been as mad as I was to begin with. I didn't say anything to the guy or anything like that. I never ran back into him. When he saw us, he took off. And most of the time, we haven't ran into any issues on that public land. If they see a truck parked on a gate or an area, they kind of back out. You're always going to have some people that are just don't have any sportsmanship or just don't have any respect for other people. But that's just hunting in public land, and you're going to run into it from time to time. But in that case, that guy probably didn't know we were in there. He was just going to a gobbling turkey. He didn't know we were working them. And I understand that now looking back, but hindsight's 20/20. But this next hunt you're about to see, hunt number 3, that turkey was hot and gobbling, but he didn't want to come to us. We're thinking he had to have hens with him or something, because he had a destination on his mind. Because we got on that turkey, I went to a new area with actually my neighbor that lives across the street. His name is Blake. Me and him had never hunted together, and I wanted to go into this area that I'd never turkey hunted before. Seen turkeys in there deer hunting. I wanted to go listen, branch out. Go in there and listen, and we hear turkey gobbling not too far, 250 yards from us. We chased that turkey from where he was roosted at almost 1,000 yards. It was like 997 on onX when I did the line distance, and that was a straight line. And we didn't chase him in no straight line. He crossed over 2 different creeks and was still going. We had that turkey gobbling from, it was like 6:20 or 6:30. His last time he gobbled at us was 10 o'clock. That is crazy. I mean, he'd gobble to us answers, but he'd gobble. We'd try to scoot up, so he'd gobble. We'd scoot up to with like 100 yards of him. Next time we hear him gobble, he'd be 300-400 yards away. I mean, moving. That turkey was flying. And we'd get up, we'd go after him, and sometimes he wouldn't even gobble at a hen yelp. We'd take out the Primos gobble tube, and he'd hammer back at that. It was just crazy, man. But he'd answer us 2 or 3 times every time we sat down, and by the 3rd time, he was another 200 yards away from us and never could catch up to him. But that's turkey hunting. That's how it goes. But I'm gonna keep chasing and keep after him. You know, it's the only thing you can do. I'm not gonna stop hunting them. They're fun to. I mean, they're fun to hunt. Successful morning for me. If I can hear a turkey gobble in the morning, watch the sun come up and God's creation, that's a great hunt.
He gobbled. He just gobbled. He sounds like he's going away from us.
Yeah. Probably got hens with him. They're
Yeah.
probably pulling him.
He just gobbled on top of that hill, but he's getting farther. Hell, we could try to flank him on top of that field.
I was about to say we maybe need to go up and try to get around him.
There ain't no, there's that road, but I mean, hell.
There ain't no other way to get to him, is there?
He's gobbling at least.
Yeah.
We're right there. There's a food plot.
That's right here.
That's that food plot in front of us, but it ain't very much. I mean, it's a little tiny circle. It ain't much of a food plot. And there's that field over there is just big tall grass.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm surprised that guy didn't walk in right there.
I bet that's where he was.
That guy was probably standing on that damn road right there, that food plot. I'm surprised he didn't come in. But he sounds like he's on top of that ridge and going the other way. But you can see, look, ain't much other way.
There ain't nothing, yeah.
There's that road way over there. That's that cut through road, but that's just walking. He's just that creek bottom.
Yeah, I say we get up here on the edge of this field
And just walk it.
Walk it. See
Yeah.
what he does.
We've been on this turkey since he was on the roost gobbling, and we've chased him over like 900 yards. We've chased this turkey, and he'll gobble at us when we make ground, but he seems like he's going the opposite direction. So we're just gonna either keep chasing him or eventually he'll slip up. He must have hens how far he's moving from this roost, but I guess we'll find out. Right off in that bottom, probably. God, he's not far. He's not far. He's not far. I don't know how much farther I want to get. Damn.
I just want you to be able to get a shot. So you can.
I could probably get in there, but
No, you ain't gonna shoot.
I mean, hell, I guess
When you sit down, it's gonna be.
I guess we're just going to sit down because he's right
What
over.
about these 2 trees? What about these 2 big trees?
That's fine.
Way far off. Shit.
He's another 150, 200 yards.
You know what it is? Damn hens are pulling him.
You know what I think he did? I think he hit something, hung him up, hit a creek, hit something. Because that shit, it dropped straight off right there and it's pretty thick.
He seemed like he was like maybe 80 yards when he gobbled. Right.
I thought I heard his chest a little bit.
God,
That sun gun's another 150 yards.
he's moving, man. He's got a destination set. Be somewhere.
Well, if we can make back to the truck, I know exactly where we're going and I know exactly what bottom he's in.
Surely that.
He gobbler right there. I just got the truck and looped all the way around this bird, trying to figure out where this turkey's going. We think we got in front of him, but we'll find out. He's gobbled twice at us so far. We're about to work in on him.
Well, what y'all just saw was me chasing that bird, like I said earlier. Me and Blake chased that bird from, it was like 6:15, 6:20 that morning, all the way to 10 o'clock last time we got him gobble. And then we think he hit a creek and was gone. But, you know, that happens. It's turkey hunting. As y'all saw, I'm having a little bit of a tough season, but I'm on turkeys. I'm hearing turkeys gobble, and I'm working turkeys. And, you know, sometimes seasons are like that. I'm just not making the right play at the right time, and it happens. It's turkey hunting. Turkey's tough. I mean, if a turkey could smell, you wouldn't kill him, and that's just how it is. And, you know, turkey hunting's all about strategy and when to call, when not to call, and it's a learning game for me. And I'm a fairly new turkey hunter. This is only my third turkey season, and so I think I've turkey hunted twice on private ground. Most of the time, I mean, I'm hunting public land and I'm hunting turkeys on public land, and I've learned through hunting turkeys on public land and just kind of learning as I go, and that's how it is. And so it's a learning experience for me, and I'm just gonna keep after them, and eventually, turkey's gonna slip up and make a bad move. Y'all have a good one.